Greetings. Back with another one. Today I want to react to now a lot of people consider this to be one of the best fight scenes ever captured on film. Now, growing up obviously I love Jackie Chan films and Jackie Chan, obviously he started out as a stuntman. He started working with, Bruce Lee in his films, and then he became the superstar we all know him as today. But this is a fight scene that he had with Benny the Jet Orquidez. Now, if you don't know who Benny the Jet Orquidez is, man, you better ask somebody. I mean, Benny the Jet Orquidez, he is. I mean, anybody who's a fan of martial science and self-defense, you know who he is. I mean, he's a He's a Kempo Shotokan guy, kickboxing champion. I mean, he is, one of the most phenomenal kickers I've seen. And you about to see a display of that right here. But this is the fights, the world famous fight scene from Meals on Wheels, and we're just gonna check this out right here, man. Just get into it. Now Benny, of course at this time, Jackie didn't speak English. This was shot in Hong Kong, so this is the films that Jackie shot before he, came to America and stuff like that. Just some kicks, man. And Benny said, how he and Jackie was able to communicate. They just had to kind of just work off each other and stuff like that. And I'm sure they had translators and stuff like that, but they pretty much had to communicate through third parties, and also because they're both, martial artists and stuff like that, they just had to get a feel for each other by, dishing out one technique, and one had to react to the other one. So it's crazy what they were able to do with this one. Just the speed, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all of these fight scenes with Jackie, they're so. Now, that kick right there, I remember Benny said he almost threw his leg out with that kick. Now, a lot of people thought that was just movie magic or special effect. No, he really kicked out that flame with that kick. But I remember Benny, when he was talking to Scott Atkins, that he almost threw his leg out with that one. I mean, just the speed of it. I mean, films in Hong Kong, man, they don't rehearse, man. They just go, they just say, just shoot it. Films in Hong Kong, they're shot fast, cheap, and just out of control. Very different from how we shoot here in the States. Just look at the speed, man. That's the one thing I can always say about Jackie.
Don't panic.
Speed.
Now take it easy. Just think of it as a training session. Don't panic.
And that's the one thing you always see in fight scenes that are shot outside the United States, especially particularly in Hong Kong. They have those stops in between, and they shoot. And as you notice right here, they shoot in long shots. One thing that bugs me kind of about how we shoot in America is that they'll do all of these excessive cuts between techniques and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying sometimes. But when you see how they shoot it, see, this is just a continuous shot, long shot, so you can really look at the feet, look at the footwork. The Hong Kong is they're the best at doing that. It's kind of like Jackie, having that Bruce Lee moment where he's kind of loosening up and kind of going into more of a boxing approach. Like I said, because when Jackie first came, leading man, Hong Kong was kind of looking for the next Bruce Lee, and then Jackie said, I'm never going to be able to do what Bruce did. I got to come into my own. So Jackie started, with kung fu comedies and stuff like that.
You're pretty good.
Because Bruce always seemed like an Iron Man in his film, nothing could really hurt him. And Jackie said, I want to be the opposite of it. I want to be a guy who's more vulnerable, where anything can hurt me. So, I mean, it worked for him.
Wow, this guy's good. I should have paid more attention in class.
some of these strikes are actually making contact too. That's what I remember. Benny was saying that as well. But when shooting these type of scenes, it's bound to happen, and it's kind of a thing between the actors, the action guys. See it like that hit right there. You can't really fake that type of contact. And Benny was like, there were certain strikes where he and Jackie was hitting each other, and they said, don't matter, if we make contact. I mean, it looks even better when we're really making contact. So just keep going. I guarantee, man, these guys were feeling it after these type of fight scenes, man, especially the ones that were shot in Hong Kong. See stuff like that. I remember Benny saying all this stuff like that. That was real contact. And he kind of knees him out the window, and that kind of like finishes it. See what I'm saying? It's like that boxing approach, the traditional boxing approach where they do stuff like that. Remember that?
Pull me up for another round. I'll kick your ass. Oh, no, don't let go. I don't want to die. Help me. Pull me up.
Of course, it's dubbed.
I don't want to die.
But it was a good thing that they were, so people from English-speaking countries, predominantly America, can enjoy this stuff. But yeah, man, it just that fight. Yeah, I mean that fight scene. I can understand why people say it's one of the best. And honestly, my favorite Jackie Chan film. Well, I wouldn't say favorite, but the one I take to a lot, the one that I watched repeatedly, was this Drunken Master, the second one in particular. I don't know why, and mostly because it was a period piece and stuff like that, and you can really see the essence of the drunken boxing and stuff like that, and just the way that Jackie conveyed that approach and that feature was nice. It was just great to watch. I really like the Drunken Master ones, but Meals and Wills, this was pretty funny too. I remember us because Jackie and Sammo Hung, they came up in the was it like the Peking Opera School, the Peking School or something like that. They came up in the Chinese opera together. The schools up there, they came into it together, and then once they got into films, they worked with each other constantly. And I believe Sammo Hung was also in this film. I think that every film that Sammo was in, I think he directed it or had something to do with the writing and stuff. And of course, Sammo worked with Bruce Lee as well. He was the guy that was fighting against Bruce in the very first scene of Enter the Dragon. So yeah, man, Jackie Chan, legend. Benny Urquidez, the Jet, Benny the Jet Urquidez, a legend. Legendary scene, man, and just like I said, again, I would love to do stuff like this. This is just phenomenal choreography. And when you're working with someone who's a professional like Benny the Jet Urquidez, it makes it even more. It makes it even more fluid. It makes it even. I mean, just the continuity of them working against each other. I couldn't imagine how it was for them, but I remember Benny had a interview where he was talking to Scott Adkins about it, and they were reacting to it just like I was, and just reliving it. It had to be something great just to be there live to see them, work that magic. But yeah, man, just another one for the archives. 31 cents at it. It's your boy Bleak signing off, and until next time, peace.